Yo,
Looked over campers tonight.
Huh?
Looked at the assignment. Yes, sir.
Huh? Just this one. I'm trying to see what class I got after this. They need to hurry up and get
Okay, good.
where my papers at?
I'll be back.
So tonight we're going to talk
I
about
know. I ain't know it was gonna
basic
be this long.
refrigeration components and systems. Right? That's already on.
Yo,
You guys can all see this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for that. Okay, awesome. Well, we started. I made some notes too. So, guys, there's types of compressors. The stuff that we work on, fully hermetic,
yo,
not repairable, semi-hermetic, power engine, big banana. Those are repairable. So we'll talk about explain the operation of fully hermetic and semi-hermetic compressors, compare the operation and construction of reciprocating rotary and control compressors, explain the ideal compressor operating conditions and requirements, describe the use and operation of various compressor protection devices, describe the function of metering device. Tell me what a metering.
hey, start your screen share, nigga.
What is a metering device? Doesn't get the distance, you know, over the live side or the low side or the low side of. But it's going to create a design drive and design and function metering
Oh, this is a big.
drive the design and function orifice devices during the operation of the air contrast different types of evaporators systems. Explain the design of line filter drive, dry glass and sewer. How would I determine if filter dryer? Those all have a spike glass and that's the kid inside. Pull it up. We're gonna
Yo,
do delta two.
Start your screen share.
okay, we ain't even playing right now. He said, hold on real quick. I don't know where that nigga went.
Who winning?
It's tied up. Halftime.
Okay, man. Who got ball?
It's
He do.
important to know because it's important you guys do a fine job.
You
Bro, they
better not
always give me
lose, nigga.
ball first, bro. They always give me ball. Bro. I gotta fix that. I think my shit is on receive. That's why. Cause I ain't trying to lose. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to lose.
If that nigga lose, boy.
Boy, I might just never play this shit
Laugh.
ever again. Cause this nigga beat me last time, but my girl was over here. She was fucking me up. She kept doing bullshit. I see, but now my girl trying to come over again and shit. I'm like, oh my god, she on her way. Bitch, stay where the fuck were you at?
So compressor is driven by an
It
electric
pissed me
motor.
off.
If mounted outside the compressor, it's an open drive. If mounted inside the compressor, it's a hermetic
There's
compressor.
spaghetti in there. Okay, we can eat that.
Hermetic
Okay, bro.
compressors contain integrated drive motors in a sealed unit. Motor connected directly to the compressor. Shaft seal not needed. On the
I got
semi-hermetic,
built-in
motor goes
FRT
to a
inside my
voltage
leg.
assembly. The field serviceable. The fully hermetic is completely sealed in a welding casing. Not serviceable, not fixable. So basically throwaway. Here's a fully hermetic compressor cut up. Guys, if you ever have to change a compressor, these little rubber grommets, they don't come with a new compressor. Don't throw those away. So a fully hermetic compressor cannot be mechanically serviced in the field. Rotor mounted on a compressor shaft.
Hey, hold on. Did this nigga accept my trade offer? Let me know when y'all start the game again.
Another thing, the
I think he
IR
did.
loading
He said
systems,
he did.
they don't have low pressure control.
Whoa,
So they
no, no,
tend to be
no.
ran low
Madden
and
is
gas.
locked. Hold up.
This thing's going to continue to run with a call from the thermostat until it won't touch that. Here's an illustration of compressor capacities and applications. Centrifugal, reciprocating, rotary screw and scroll, so on and so forth. On recip
I got
compressors, you're
big
going to find those in domestic, commercial, industrial. Classification methods, cylinder arrangement, number of cylinders, type of crankshaft construction, reciprocating motion. It's like an automobile engine, right? Here's your reciprocating motion and crankshaft illustration here. Rotary compressors used in small refrigerated appliances, rotary vane type, off-center rotor turns of vanes, vanes rotate with the shaft, high volumetric efficiency, stationary blade, divider block type, blade mounted on housing assembly, spring loaded, pressed against the impeller roller. Here's another illustration of rotating vane, rotary compressor operation, showing your low and your high pressure. Another illustration of stationary blade rotary compressor operation. So blade vane construction, rotating vane compressors, 2 or more blades made of cast iron, steel, carbon. Vanes pushed out by springs with centrifugal force. Stationary blade compressors, blade fits in a slot in the compressor housing, always spring loaded. Rotary compressor cylinder construction, made of cast iron. Intake and exhaust ports, mounted on an end plate, check valves using suction. Here's an illustration of a cutout of a scroll compressor used in residential air conditioning heat pump application.
Ooh, he did set the trade. And you said I can get an age reset?
Yeah,
Intertwined scrolls from series of pocket.
I gotta ask him.
yeah. You gotta put in the little dev claim.
Here's an illustration
And the
of
what?
compressor operation.
The dev claim.
The death claim. What that is?
Yeah, it's like scroll down on the side. You can see that shit.
Compressor require lubrication to protect moving parts. Refrigerant oil lubrication. Refrigerant
Hold
vapor
on.
cools internal windings.
Death
That's one of the
claim.
reasons why we have a low pressure
Oh, I
switch.
see it.
In the event that the system is low on refrigerant. I think those systems downstairs are off at about 25 pounds of gauge pressure. Um, in the event that you're low on refrigerant, maybe your indoor motor quits, anything going on with the ductwork, any low pressure situation will shut that off. Liquid slugging can damage compressor components. That's why I like to use that quick charge on the gauges, KWIK. In the event that you have to add liquid to the low side, with that quick charge on your manifold, you always open up that valve all the way, right? Safety devices stop compressor in the event of high pressure or high temperature.
Y'all started yet?
Yeah, no, I don't know what this nigga doing. He need
Bruh.
to hurry up though.
So devices monitor current draw or motor, high pressure, temperature of compressor dome, and temperature of discharge line. So your head pressure will be your high temperature switch, same in your discharge line. Overcurrent protection will be your circuit breakers or fuses. Compressor overload devices. Thermal overload opens power circuit in high temperature situations. So that's an internal overload right here. What they don't show you is your line voltage is coming in here, and then when it goes through this switch, through your common terminal. So what happens is, if the compressor dome gets too hot, this switch is going to open up, no power to the common terminal on the compressor. All you'd have to do to verify that is take your voltmeter and go from one leg on the switch to the other to read voltage. That switch is open, right?
Hey, Mr. T, the book says that thermal overload actually heats.
Like, I ain't even getting no book. These niggas got books. I don't got book.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, papi? How do you determine that if it's overheating or it's too hot on the outside?
Hold on, I gotta check if I got a schedule or something.
They're not gonna give you the schedule.
Huh?
They don't give the schedule. Even when they do give us the schedules, we don't know the actual schedule.
You know what?
Do you see what I
If you
sent
remind
you?
me, Doug, I have a
Like, yeah, I'm doing this quiz.
What quiz?
ice machine.
This quiz is assigned by the
So
teacher.
that's going to be on. Should we see where that's located? Just remind me tomorrow night, and I'll bring it in class.
No, it just sounds like it says thermal overload, and it's really you're checking to see if there's like an electrical overload, but then it's saying in thermal overloads looking for heat. So I guess if you've got too much electricity, you're gonna get too much heat. But I just don't see how it'll overheat with ambient air. It'll have to be some kind of electrical problem with it, right?
No, it's not the ambient air. It's the compressor temperature. The temperature of the compressor shell. Because don't forget, let's say we lose a condenser fan motor downstairs.
It says
that compressor motor is going to get really hot.
That thing need to hurry up. Oh shit. Yo, Jace, I'm playing right now.
On first down, Dart. That one is caught by Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Throwing. Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed. It results in a sack.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Dart. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again, Dart. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify
No,
and
we
pick it
gotta
up.
do out like this. You
He's
gotta
able to bring it
stop.
down for a
But
loss.
capitalize on this
Here's a
shit.
third and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by Gibbs. It's a pickup of 13 yards.
First down, Detroit.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll look to set up the screen here. This one's going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. It is third
Got
and
no
long.
choice but to do it.
Allen. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Boom.
And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devon Achane to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, it's a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Premier Gibbs, touchdown Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Lions 48, Giants 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Hey, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Oh, big hole, left side. George Kittle. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Hezzy.
Okay, you have any questions?
On the handoff, this is good. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
So guys,
1-yard gain. Brings up
bring
2nd
everybody
and
down
9.
to 10. Going to recover again.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Make sure that
Here's Allen to throw.
ready to get the separated.
Working free downfield. It is Williams.
If you guys have any questions on the
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
Yeah, she seeing this?
Oh, hold up.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not
Hey, why that
enough
nigga actually
possessions to
your
be
bro?
had
So
while
he trying to
yourself
get
back
you.
in
He
it.
trying to get her to distract you again.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams
No.
ready to go once more as the kick's away.
That's crazy answer right here.
This is fielded inside the 5.
Oh, they know with them.
You talk about how you made me lose last time.
Return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Yep. Don't look sad now.
This
You
is
just have to just keep
first
kicking and laughing and shit, screaming.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And they bring him
And
down
that's
there,
PI.
but it is inside the 10. It is going to be
That's
first and goal.
bullshit. I just head type of nothing. Drop that shit. That was right down there. I was on both of them niggas.
The incompletion brings up second down.
You gotta find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you gotta make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Giants.
The kicker on.
That is yet another touchdown pass.
So let me
What
talk
a
about
game
that.
he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They face second down and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second.
Yeah, first and over.
Which comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
I'm already knowing that.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Look at this.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, it's over.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The extra point. Up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah. Huh? No.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7.
Yeah. So you haven't received
They will
it?
finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
That's 0632, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
Okay. It's on come now.
Here's
I got it,
first
son.
and
No
10.
password change.
Oh, okay.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Again, bro. Keep getting a head tap.
There, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
First and goal.
The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, first and goal. Now, Dart. Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over at their own 14-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. The Lions call their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
I'm a good move right now.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving on, and as the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you.
Tell that nigga Ed hop on. Hey, you still finna be on? You about to get off?
Get off in a little bit.
I bet, bro.
Same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
I'm a man with a massive plan, good in my head and don't give a. Now I lose again, I'm a losing just the bad statistics and a little matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, now holding the wall, gonna come in the so bang and hot and langing on my man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna bear for all that I'm gifted, how we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant, how we gonna do it? Gas on the barrel and no double, how we gonna do it? Get what I want, cause I'm raw and gifted, karma's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the bleed. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna bear for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay.
shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need to know.
Yeah, I don't really got no games for you to play though. I'm not gonna lie. I always gotta download one. Well, let me end this shit.